Hello, welcome. Let's look at the most likely questions you are going to expect in the forthcoming JAMB 2025 on linear momentum. Let's dive into it. A machine gun with a mass of 5 kilograms fires a 50-gram bullet at a speed of 100 meters per second. The recoil speed of the machine gun is what? Let me do a recap. A machine gun with a mass of 5 kilograms fires a 50-gram bullet at a speed of 100 meters per second. The recoil speed of the machine gun is what? We are given option A to be 0.5 meters per second, option B to be 1.5 meters per second, option C to be 1.0 meters per second, option D to be 2.0 meters per second. Now let's state our parameters given. The mass of the gun is given as 5 kilograms, but the mass of the bullet is given as 50 grams, which is equal to 50 over 1000, because we need to convert the mass of the bullet to kilograms. Okay, so this will give me 0.05 kilograms, right? All right, then the speed, which is velocity of the bullet, is given as 100 meters per second, and we are looking for the recoil speed of the machine gun, which is the velocity of the gun. That is what you are looking for. All right, so the formula to this question is for you to know that the momentum of the gun equals the momentum of the bullet, and momentum is mass multiplied by velocity. So I will say momentum of the gun, that is mg vg, is equals to what? mb vb, right? And what you're looking for is the velocity or speed of the gun. So let's put in what we have. I have 5 multiplied by vg is equals to the mass of the bullet is 0.05, right? Multiplied by the velocity of the bullet is 100 meters per second. Let's go. I have 5 vg is equals to 5, right? 0.05 multiplied by 100 is going to give me 5. Now I divide both sides by what? 5, right? This cancel this. So the speed of the machine gun is 1 meters per second. That is the correct option to this question is option C. I hope that is clear. A force of 16 Newton applied to a 4.0 kg block that is at rest on a smooth horizontal surface. What is the velocity of the block at t equals 5 seconds? We are given option A to be 4 meters per second, option B to be 10 meters per second, option C to be 20 meters per second, and option D to be 50 meters per second. Now, how can we solve this problem? Let us state the parameters. We are given the force to be 16 Newton, okay? Then the mass is 4 kilograms. All right, and it is applied to what? A block that is at rest. So the block was not moving. The initial velocity is 0. So what are we looking for? We're looking for final velocity, okay, when the time is 5 seconds. Now we are going to use the second law of motion to solve this. This says that what? F is equals to mv minus mu all over what? T. Okay, the rate of change of momentum is directly proportional to the impressed force, okay, and takes place in the direction of the force. So the force given in this question is 16 is equals to the mass is what? 4 kilograms multiplied by what? V, because that's what I'm looking for. Then minus 4 multiplied by what? 0, okay, because my initial velocity equals 0, and divided by what? Time, which is 5. Is that clear? So I have 16 is equals to 4v. 4 times 0 is 0. I'll say this is over what? 5. Then I can say now cross multiply. If I say cross multiply, I have that 4v is equals to 16 times what? 5. Right? Now 4v is equals to what? 80. By the time you divide both sides by 4, my final velocity becomes what? 20 meters per second. Is that clear? Now, going by what we have gotten, the correct option to this question is option C. A stone and a feather are dropped from the same height above the Earth's surface. Ignoring air resistance, which of the following is correct? A. The stone and the feather will both reach the ground at the same time. B. The stone will reach the ground first. C. The feather will reach the ground first. D. The feather will be blown away by the wind while stone will drop steadily. Now, looking at this question now, before you can be able to think of the correct option to choose from this particular question, they say ignoring air resistance. That means let's assume there is no air affecting both the stone and the feather, right? Which one will reach the ground first? Let's assume that is what they mean by ignoring. There is no air resistance and they are being thrown from the same way, from the same height. Okay, so which one will reach the ground first? Because both of them are falling down and both of them are being acted upon by the force of gravity. And if there is no air resistance, both of them are going to drop or reach the ground at the same time. That is just the correct thing. Do you get it now? Now, because there is no air resistance and they are falling at the same height and it's being acted upon by the same force of gravity, which is G, and G is constant all over the surface of the earth, right? So with that, we can say and agree that both of them will reach the ground at the same time. So the correct option to this question is option A. I hope that is clear. An arrow of mass 0.1 kilogram moving with a horizontal velocity of 15 meters per second is shot into a wooden block of mass 0.4 kilogram lying at rest on a smooth horizontal surface. Their common velocity after impact is what? Now, for us to be able to solve this, we must know that this is under conservation of linear momentum. Okay, all right. So the total momentum before collision equals the total momentum after collision. But after collision, the two bodies move off together with a velocity, which is the common velocity that we are looking for. So let us state the parameters by saying that the first mass, which is mass of the arrow, is what? 0.1 kilogram. Okay, and the velocity, initial velocity, is 15 meters per second, right? Then it is shot into a wooden block that has a mass. Then the second mass, M2, is 0.4 kilogram, but it is at rest. That means U2 is equals what? 0. Now, what are we going to do? We are looking for the common velocity, which is V, right? And the formula is M1U1 plus M2U2 is equals what? M1 plus M2 bracket V, right? So let's go. The 0.1 times 15 plus 0.4 times 0 is equals to 0.1 plus 0.4, all V, right? Now 0.1 multiply by 15 is going to give me what? Going to give me 1.5, right? Then plus, this is 0, okay? Plus 0 is equals to 0.1 plus 0.4 is going to give me 0.5. So this is 0.5 V, right? Okay, now what do? We say 1.5 is equals to 0.5 what? V. Now divide both sides by 0.5. We have divided by 0.5, 0.5. Okay, so my V is equals to what? My V is equals 3 meters per second. Is that clear? So this is how to solve such problem. And from what we have done so far, the correct option to this question is option D. A 1000 gram elevator is descending vertically with an acceleration of 1.0 meters per second square. If the acceleration due to gravity is 10 meters per second square, the tension in the suspending cable is what? We are given option A to be 1.0 Newton, option B to be 10.0 Newton, option C to be 9,000.0 Newton, option D to be 11,000.0 Newton. Now, for us to be able to solve this, we must know that if the elevator is descending vertical, that means it's actually coming down, then the formula to this question, F, which is the tension, is equal to M bracket G minus A. Is that clear? Alright, so let's set our parameters. We are given the mass to be 1000 kilogram, okay? Then the linear acceleration is 1.0 meters per second square. Then G is 10 meters per second square, okay? They are looking for the tension. So let's put in what we have. We say that F, which is the tension, is equals to, my mass is 1000 bracket, my G is what? 10 minus 1, right? Then F is equals to 1000 bracket what? 10 minus 1 is going to give me 9. Then I have 9. Then let's multiply. 1000 multiplied by 9 is going to give me 9000 Newton. I hope that is clear. Now, from what we have done so far, the correct option to this question is option C. I hope this video was helpful. Please don't forget to subscribe to this channel, comment and share so that other students that are preparing for the forthcoming JAMB 2025 can watch it and also learn from it. I'll see you next time in the next one. Bye for now.